Today's BT21 set review video, while going over less cards, offers a bit more discussion for each of them. And with Hunters and Ghost Game, I guess I'm calling this episode the Ghost Hunters episode? With heroes being another archetype that's introduced, what ultimately is the plan here? Starting with Gumdramon, this Digimon has an on-play effect that lets you trash one card with save in its text, or hero and its traits from your hand to draw 2. It digivolves from a level 2 Digimon with save, or the hero trait like Koromon, and on deletion, saves. The inheritable is simply a plus 2000 DP. Meanwhile, arresterdramon also digivolves from a level 3 Digimon with save, or the hero trait for a cost of 2. On play and when digivolving, you may play one tamer card, with the hunter or hero trait from your hand, without paying the cost. Considering there's no restrictions on the number of tamers, this card will be stupid powerful and sealed assuming you pull a lot of hero tamers. On deletion, you may place one Digimon card with save in its text or hero trait from your hand, or trash, under any of your tamers. Then save. You can also digicross this with a Digimon with save in its text to reduce its play cost to 4. Combining this with the likes of even Taikikudo could give you that end of turn attack with Rush if you place the appropriate Shoutmon. And like Gumdramon, the same inheritable. Arresterdramon Superior Mode returns, a Digimon with Raid and Piercing. It can also digivolve from a level 4 with save or hero in its traits for a cost of 3. When digivolving, this Digimon may attack without suspending. Neat. Also all turns, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for each of its Digivolution cards. And still like Gundramon and Arresterdramon, the same inheritable. Honestly, when you compare it to the old Arresterdramon Superior Mode, I definitely prefer the old variant because of its potential removal. This one, while it can get extra big, currently doesn't do it for me. But for an endgame finisher, it's there. As for Tagiru Akashi, start of main by placing one Digimon with save in its text, or the hero trait from your hand under this tamer, you draw one and gain one memory. Your turn when any of your Digimon would digivolve into a Digimon card with save in its text or the hero trait, by suspending this tamer and placing one card from under your tamers as any of the bottom Digivolution card, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. In some similar respects, it's basically like Taikikudo, but only looks at Digimon with the save keyword. And while the cost reduction is nice, I'm definitely digging the blitz effects. Looking at it from an old support perspective, it might be decent with older cards, but newer ones in the hero archetype, I'm unsure whether it's one I'd run multiple of. The option for hunters is Cross Up, a one-cost option that main. You may place one Digimon card with save in its text from your hand or trash under any of your tamers. Then one of your Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with save in its text in the trash. So effectively, you can recycle something, but then you must digivolve into something that's already there. I do wish that this had a little bit more flexibility from hand or under the tamers. Security-wise, you may play one card with save in its text and a play cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then add this card to your hand. Well, there it is. There's the flexibility. As for Ghost Game support cards, Gurimon debuts again with a when attacking once per turn effect, in which if this Digimon has gammamon in its text or the hero trait, you draw 1. The draw engine is now achieved for this deck. With Koromon, it's a little bit harder to use since you'll need to suspend your tamers, but with this you can just attack and get that immediate draw power. Gammamon's newest printing is a red-purple Digimon that has a your turn effect, that while you have 2 or fewer security cards or 3 or more hero trait tamers with different names, this Digimon may digivolve into SIRIUSLY in the hand for a Digivolution cost of 4 ignoring the Digivolution requirements. Seriously? This Digimon gets a Warp Digivolve too? I'm kind of surprised Guilmon didn't get another one. Its inheritable is a your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. As for betelgammamon, this Digimon marks its first appearance as a tamer player for Hiro Amanokawa if you have 1 or fewer tamers. While the RB1 does play it, it's limited to just 1. Though purple gammamon still might be useful here. And like gammamon, the same inheritable. Canoweissmon also returns with an on-play when digivolving effect, that by placing one Digimon card with gammamon in its text from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, you delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 7000 DP or less. So close, yet so far. I needed this to be 8000 DP to really underscore the potential of level 5 Digimon. That being said, the inheritable for this Digimon is an all turns, once per turn effect in which when this Digimon with gammamon in its text would leave the battle area by your opponent's effects, by trashing 3 Digimon cards from its Digivolution cards, it doesn't leave. Assuming you have multiple layers of sources, you might be able to maintain that Digimon on the field, though you can only protect once per turn. I mean, at least this archetype has protection now. And finally, SIRIUSLY returns as a Digimon that can Digivolve from a level 5, with gammamon in its text or with the hero trait for a cost of 3. It has Security Attack +1, and Raid. When Digivolving and when attacking, by placing one Digimon card with gammamon in its text or the hero trait from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. On the bright side, the removal looks at lowest DP instead of a specific threshold, and it's not once per turn, meaning when you Digivolve, that's one potential deletion. When attacking, that's another, and if you're able to unsuspend, that's a third. But with that, it's winding down to the Dark Digivolutions. Ghoulless Gammamon has inheritable retaliation, and is a security Digimon that can play itself without paying costs at the end of battle. On play, and when Digivolving, by placing one Digimon card with gammamon in its name from hand or trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Considering this could pop out of security, this card has some level of screw you a starter deck Magnamon who can de-Digivolve and then bounce. As for the last Digimon, it's SIRIUSLY. This Digimon has an on-play and when Digivolving effect, that by trashing one card with gammamon in its text from your hand, you give one of your opponent's Digimon collision, and start of main, this Digimon attacks until their turn ends. Assuming you climb up from Ghoulless Gammamon, you can forcibly make them attack on their turn, and the collision converts SIRIUSLY into a blocker. Whether you're deleted or not, just hurts them. On deletion, you may play one canoweissmon or one level 4 or lower Digimon card with gammamon in its text from your trash without paying the cost. And like this on deletion effect, the same inheritable minus canoweissmon. Honestly not bad considering this could eliminate Digimon on your opponent's board. It's only unfortunate there's immunity, a lot more of it these days. Finally, with Hiro Amanokawa, start of your main if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. So again, similar tamers to Davis and Takato. Your turn, when effects place Digivolution cards under your Digimon with gammamon in its text, or the hero trait, by suspending this tamer, you draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Not bad considering for a SIRIUSLY deck, you could be running low on resources as you either tuck sources or trash cards to gain additional effects. But the final card for today's set review video is going to be the strongest of brothers. While you have a Digimon or tamer with gammamon in its text on the field, you can ignore the color requirement. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with gammamon and its text among them to the hand, and then bottom deck the rest. And like a lot of option cards in this set, you place it in the battle area. All turns when an effect places Digivolution cards under your Digimon, delay! One of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card, with gammamon and its text in the hand, without paying the cost. Oh my. In security, you may play 1 card with gammamon and its text, and a play cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash, without paying the cost. Then place this card into the battle area. These types of options are really nice, and the fact that we have a lot of them in this set makes me wish that Bandai would expand this beyond our protagonists of each series to the secondary characters. Although my guess, all in due time. Hunters doesn't feel like it gets a big boost with this set, but Ghost Game, seriously, got some much needed support with its protection and tamer. Generally, which of the hero archetypes did you enjoy the most? And did you also have a favorite particular card in this video? Let me know in the comments as Monday winds down the set review with some Atmon cards and rulings. This is DIGI-PANDA, logging out.